lawyer for Interpol Red Notice cases. Hello and welcome to this educational video. In this video in particular, we will discuss one of the most crucial aspects of international criminal law: how to handle an Interpol Red Notice case, and how an experienced lawyer can protect your rights in such a situation. If you find yourself involved in a Red Notice proceeding, this video is for you, and we will look at what a Red Notice is, how it works, and how a qualified lawyer can effectively defend you. Let's see what a Red Notice is. A Red Notice is an international request for location and arrest issued by Interpol. It is not an arrest warrant, but rather a request for international assistance to locate and temporarily detain a person who is wanted for serious crimes such as fraud, corruption, or financial crimes. The Red Notice is sent to all Interpol member countries and can have devastating impacts on a person's life, whether they are arrested or have to face extradition. And the procedure and legal implications of the Red Notice. When a person is the subject of a Red Notice, the competent authorities in the country where they are located must verify whether there are legal grounds to arrest them. At that point, it is possible to initiate an extradition process, which can involve a lengthy legal procedure. It is important to know that if a Red Notice is issued, extradition is not automatic, but it can be blocked. And an experienced lawyer in Red Notice cases, Interpol plays a fundamental role in this context. The lawyer's task will be to analyze the validity of the Red Notice, monitor the extradition process, and if necessary, prepare a defense to ensure that extradition is not authorized. Let's look at the main defense strategies that can be used to challenge a Red Notice. First, check the legality of the Red Notice, right? An experienced lawyer will analyze whether the Red Notice was issued correctly, whether all international criteria have been met, and whether there are any flaws that could invalidate it. Then the second aspect is to check the grounds for extradition. The defense attorney will check whether the crime for which extradition is requested is compatible with the laws of the country where the individual is located. For example, if the offense for which extradition is requested is not recognized under local jurisdiction, the extradition may be denied. The third aspect is the respect for human rights. That is, if extradition involves the risk that the individual may be subjected to cruel punishments or inhuman treatment, a defense attorney can raise the issue and obtain a suspension of the proceedings. Fourth aspect, legal proceedings against extradition. An experienced and knowledgeable criminal lawyer can initiate appropriate legal action in order to prevent extradition, and this process often includes, among other things, the possibility of filing various legal appeals in court, all with the aim of defending their client against an extradition request that has been made by another state or jurisdiction. So in the case of a Red Notice, legal defense is complex and requires international experience. The international legal system is different from the national one, and laws vary significantly from country to country. Therefore, a lawyer experienced in international law and extradition will be able to navigate international jurisdictions and extradition laws, ensure that all the client's rights are protected during the process, provide advice on how to respond to the relevant authorities, and how to prepare an adequate legal defense. A specialized lawyer can make the difference between a swift extradition and the opportunity to defend oneself against an injustice. Therefore, handling a Red Notice is a highly delicate process, and having an expert by your side is essential to achieve the best possible outcome. So, if you have been targeted by a Red Notice or are facing extradition proceedings, It is crucial to act quickly now. Contact the international law firm ILA, where experts in international law and extradition are ready to support you and defend your rights. Don't let a mistake or an unfounded accusation ruin your life. Contact the ILA firm today at the number you see below for a personalized consultation.